The sun stood high and unblinking over the savannah, pressing its weight upon the earth until even the wind seemed tired. At the edge of a quiet clearing, where two old acacia trees leaned toward one another like ancient friends, there lay a deep well. It was a place every creature knew, yet at that hour no one came. Except her. The fox moved carefully, her paws silent against the dry ground. She had learned to travel when others did not. The early morning crowd brought too many eyes, too many whispers, too many memories she could not outrun. Noon was safer. Noon was lonely, but it did not judge. She reached the well and lowered her head, watching her reflection ripple in the water. For a moment she almost believed she was just another creature, just another life. "Will you give me a drink?" The voice was calm, steady, and close. She jerked her head up. There, beside the well, lay a lion, not prowling, not hunting, resting, but there was something in his stillness that unsettled her more than movement ever could. The fox stepped back, her heart quickening. "You speak to me?" she asked, her voice guarded. A lion does not ask a fox for anything. The lion's gaze did not waver. "If you knew who was asking," he said gently, "you would not be surprised that I ask you would be asking me." The fox frowned slightly, confused but drawn in despite herself. She glanced at the well. "The water is deep," she replied, "and you have no vessel. How can you offer anything better than this?" The lion shifted slightly, the sunlight catching in his mane. "Every creature that drinks from this well will thirst again," he said. "They will return, day after day, chasing the same relief. But the water I give does not fade. It becomes something within a spring that never dries." The fox's ears twitched. She had wandered far in her life, different paths, different companions, different places she had hoped would feel like home. Yet the feeling always returned, that quiet dryness, that restless searching. "Then give me this water," she said, her voice softer now. "So I will not have to keep coming back here like this." The lion studied her, not with the sharpness of a hunter, but with a depth that made her feel seen. "Go," he said. "Call the one who walks with you." The fox hesitated. "There is no one," she answered after a pause. The lion nodded, as though he had been waiting for that answer. "You speak truth," he said. "You have walked with many, and the one beside you now is not truly yours." The fox felt something inside her tighten. She had spent years outrunning that truth, burying it beneath movement, noise, and distance. Yet here it was, laid bare in a single moment. She expected mockery or dismissal, but the lion's voice held neither. Only truth, and something else she could not yet name. She shifted uneasily, trying to steady herself. "Our kinds have always argued," she said quickly, "about where honor belongs. Whether on the high ridges or in the hidden valleys, where is the right place?" The lion lifted his head, his eyes steady and clear. "The day is coming," he said, "when it will not be about where. The true will be known by what is within them. Those who are honest in spirit, those who live in truth, are the ones who truly honor." The fox grew still. No one had ever spoken to her like this, not as a mistake, not as a rumor, not as a cautionary tale. But as if she mattered, she swallowed. "I have heard," she said slowly, "that one day a great king will come, one who will make all things right." The lion did not look away. "I am he." The world seemed to pause. Even the heat felt distant. The fox stared at him, her thoughts unraveling and reforming all at once. Everything she had been running from suddenly felt known, and yet she was not being chased. She was being invited. For a moment she forgot the well, forgot the water, forgot the careful routine that had shaped her days. She turned and ran, back across the open land, past the places she once avoided, into the paths she once feared. "Come," she called out to the others. "Come and see the one who knows everything about me and did not turn me away." The animals looked at her differently now, not because she had changed her past, but because something in her had changed her voice. And one by one they followed her back to the well where thirst was no longer the end of the story.